watch this kid. He definitely looks like he could do something.
All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the Fall 2022 Post-University Esports season. We are starting tonight with a Valorant matchup versus University of Toronto, Mississauga in Valorant. We've got the starting five from the spring season. Coming back again, it's going to be Meech, chrisramrz, Cornflakess, Frosty, and Chef JohnnyFuego. Taking on U of Toronto tonight, Soap, JXLean, Elefim, Venus, and Soapies. Should be a good one tonight. Valorant was placed in the Northeast Emergence Division. So should be a good match. Both teams pretty evenly matched up on paper. Also want to give a big shout out tonight to our birthday boy and resident Omen main, Cornflakess. Let's see, he had a specific shout out for me here. Shout out to my amazing family and to my beautiful girlfriend Tegan, and shout out to everyone under Avis Gaming Association and Post Esports. All right, so let's get right into it. It's going to be Haven for map 1. It's going to be Soap on Fade, JXLean on Omen, Elefim on Chamber, Venus on KO, Soapies on the Sage. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, it's going to be Meech on KO, chrisramrz on the Chamber, Corn on Omen, Frosty on Fade, and JohnnyFuego on Phoenix. Staying true to his name there. Eagles on T-side here to start things off. JohnnyFuego chipping away at the ice blocks here with his knife. Just around here. Soapy's watching Garage as he hears them. Eagles lurking around between B and C site, looking for an opening. chrisramrz also lurking halfway up C long here, trying to find a pick. Tags Elefim just a tad, but it's about to be a 2v1. Looks like he's just trying to make some noise over there as the Eagles silently rotating over towards A site. As for, Chris finally dips on out of there. Frosty gonna throw an entry eye in. Eagles coming up onto site now. There's the Prowler. Doesn't find anyone. JXLean does get the first kill, but is tagged extremely low by Johnny and is gonna teleport out of there. Venus finds another one onto chrisramrz. But the Eagles have the spike down and control of the site. Meech tagged very low as well. This is going to be a tough match for the Eagles, but Born with 2. But that's going to do it. Valiant effort there, but Toronto just got off to a good start there on that round. Got a couple picks early. And they are going to take the first round. Hey, Hunter, what's going on? By the way, everyone, I am streaming on a 3-minute delay, so reacting to chat will be a little delayed. So I'm not ignoring you, I swear. But yep, it's gonna be 4 Spectres and a Ghost coming out here for Toronto, and Eagles on a full save here. So Toronto's round to lose here. See if the Eagles can pick up a cheeky kill and grab a Spectre, maybe make this round a little interesting, but it's going to be heavy advantage Toronto here. Johnny flashing in, trying to make some space here. Gets the headshot on Soap, and Meech going to finalize that kill. And pick up the Spectre. Gets another one for himself, as he sees Elefim through the smoke. Can't quite find the kill, though. Venus picks up one, chrisramrz trays it back, and a decent eco around here for the Eagles, getting 3 kills, but Toronto does hang on.
Teleport's ready.
And take care of business. But Eagles did get 3 kills, so that is going to be important for the economy. And let's see, it looks like, yep, and Pretty standard stuff here. Toronto gonna bonus, hang on to those Spectres. Just get some ghosts for themselves, and Eagles with full buys now. So now post with a heavy firepower advantage. Heading into round 3. Johnny trying to find someone around the boxes, but nobody's there. Flashes in, still doesn't find anyone. Raul comes out, is going to blind up Johnny. He's going to just sit this one through. But meanwhile, chrisramrz peeking up into B site. So far doesn't see anyone.
All set up.
Eagles playing things a little slowly here this round. Finally, Johnny gonna entry in here on Phoenix. Smoke's coming out. Good entry kill there by Frosty.
I'll find you.
But JX Lean trades one back on Chris as the spike's getting down.
Spike planted.
Johnny picks up 2 though on the backside of this play, and now it's a 4v2 in favor of the Eagles. Johnny does get blinded up though. And he hears them.
One enemy.
Oh, and they line up perfectly! A double kill for Johnny to finish the round. 4 on the round for Mr. Fuego himself. And Johnny 4K getting it started off again with the first round win for the Eagles in the fall season. I love Johnny lurking there in garage. He knew he had the firepower advantage, and he just trusted himself to hit the shots, and it came through. But should be a much more even round this time. Be the first truly even round since pistol round. chrisramrz lurking up to B site. All 4 other members of the Eagles pressing onto A site. Chris does get revealed by the Haunt. And blinded by the Prowler. He's going to teleport right on out of there. As Soapy's does pick up 1 kill, so a 5v4 now. Oh, did he pick up? Wait, I was lied to. I don't know what I saw. Soapy's did something. But it's still 5v5. Johnny about to find Soapy's. Maybe. Pushing up through the smoke. He hears footsteps. Oh, JX Lean was in the right spot. And just destroys the side of Johnny's face there. 5v3 in favor of Toronto. JX Lean going to pick up another for himself. But Frosty does finally get that kill. Prevents the flawless at least. The spike is now going down, but it's going to be a really tough hold here for the Eagles with Meech at half health. And Frosty the only other player left alive here for post. Meech with just 44 health left. Flash goes in, he knows where they are. Oh, and Soapy's drops down. Frosty trades him back. There's the ultimate coming down. Does find one. But not sticking the defuse. Frosty knows it. Caught reloading though, and Elephant heard it and peeked around. Good timing there from the Toronto Chamber player, and Soap gonna grab that defuse. 3-1 Toronto. Valiant effort there by Meech and Frosty. Try to secure that round, but Meech was kind of, I think, looking too much towards bottom entrance there, and forgot to check someone jumping down from heaven. But still, definitely not an insurmountable lead for the Eagles. But economy is actually looking pretty even. Toronto with actually looks like Post with a slight advantage on economy. chrisramrz with no buy this round though. He's gonna go with the Chamber Sheriff, it looks like. Meech gonna flash through the smoke here. Jump checking the angles. Johnny grabs one on Soapy's. Good sight take here from the Eagles, and Cornflakess gonna get the plant down. Corn and Chris find one. A nice shot by Corn, and 2v3, but just like that, Eagles gonna take the round. Nice kills by Frosty and Chris at the end there. And that was just gunfights back and forth at the end of that round. And as the dust settles, the Eagles take the round. And Toronto on a bit of a save now. This is where the Eagles could potentially start to tie it up and then maybe take the lead. Toronto on full saves. Frenzy, Sheriff, Classics, and a Ghost. Eagles with full buys. Pushing up onto C site now.
Where are you?
Elephant gets tagged very low. Smoke goes down. They know where they are. JX Lean rotating over. Johnny going to pick up that kill for himself. Help from Meech. Soapy's does get one for the Frenzy, though, but walks right into Johnny's crosshair.
One
Frosty
enemy
grabs
remaining.
another, and so does Chris. And now it's a 4v1. Venus, the last player left alive here for Toronto with just a Ghost. This is going to be an extremely tall order. Not really much point in saving, though. Might as well see what he can get done. And Johnny going to find that last kill for the Eagles, and we're all knotted up at 3. JX Lean and Johnny so far. Leaders in the frag board. Johnny with 8 kills already over 6 rounds. Very solid. JX Lean with 6 over 6. And everyone at least 2 kills. Looking for Meech to pick it up here. Only 2 kills so far, an uncharacteristically slow start here. From the brand new Valorant coach player.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Run it back popped here from JohnnyFuego, and JX Lean does find him, but that's just the ult. Gets blinded as well. Johnny gonna try to sit this one out, and he does successfully. But meanwhile, the rest of the Eagles pushing up onto C site, and Toronto gonna give him the site. Still 5v5. Spike goes down. Soapy's gonna pick up a kill onto Chris, but Meech trades one back.
We'll catch them.
Here comes the Omen ultimate. Where's he going with it?
Them down.
JX Lean finds one. A 4v3 now. Soap with another one on Frosty. And it's a 2v4.
Watch your eyes.
Line coming out. Johnny just peppering that spike. They're going to try to stick it. Meech finds the kill, but Elephant trades him back. Johnny just trying to do what he can to stop the defuse. It's caught reloading, and Venus going to take him down. Excellent round there from
Team
Toronto.
ace.
A team ace, actually, pretty rare. You don't see that very often. For those of you who don't know, a team ace is when every single player on your team gets 1 kill. Kind of nice to see. I always like the team ace myself. I think it's a cool little statistic. But that was actually a really, really important round for Toronto because evens out the economy a bit. Both teams going to have full buys, except for JX Lean with just a Spectre. Other than that, everyone with full assault rifles here, with heavy armor. chrisramrz doing his lurking duty again here on Chamber. Let's see if he can maybe make some noise here, pick up a kill, or cause them to
All set up.
think that Post is coming over to C again. Meanwhile, Johnny gonna try to flash in to A site here. Here comes the flash around the smoke, but he gets blinded and isn't gonna be really able to take advantage of that. Nice shot there over onto JX Lean though, taking advantage of the fact that JX Lean only had a Spectre for himself. Walking up through his molly. Cornflakess can get the plant down. 4v4 here. Great job by Johnny. Waiting, but they find him through the smoke. But it's a 3v3, very even. But Soapy's going to get the res up on Venus. And that's huge. But they line up perfectly for Frosty, and he gets 3! Frosty on the fade. They line up perfectly, but still 1 player remaining for Toronto. Elephant. He's got about a little over 100 health. He's up in heaven here. They are watching, though. They know exactly where he's going to snap right on out of there. But he's running out of time. Frosty extremely low, pushing up through the smoke, is going to find him. And Frosty with 4 kills on that round. Great job there on the fade, and we're all tied up again at 4 rounds apiece. Eagles starting to pull ahead in the economy department. The rounds that the Eagles are winning, they're winning pretty handily. Meanwhile, the rounds that Toronto is winning, they're most of the time barely winning. So due to that, Eagles actually pulling ahead quite significantly in credits. So even though the score is only 4-4, the Eagles could start to pull away with this pretty soon. Look like Eagles full committing to B site here. Good Johnny, great shot there on the retreating Soapies. Venus does trade him back though, but only has 8 health, and Meech gonna finalize that kill quite easily. Soap rotating up towards B site though, but it looks like Eagles didn't even get the plant down. Good job, double kill Frosty with the help of Meech there. Killing JX Lean, and they are gonna take control of A site now in the 4v2. Corn gonna get this plant down. chrisramrz just barely missing that shot onto the opposing chamber.
One enemy remaining.
Corn rotating around, gonna find Elephim. I don't know what that was. Maybe he disconnected? That was weird. Soap gonna pick up that free kill though. Only has 67 health left though, and is in a 1v3. So gonna be a tall order. See if they can clutch it out. But a nice shot by chrisramrz through the wall there, and a team ace for the Eagles that time. Is there anything you can do? We can do better. And Eagles take the lead for the first time in the game. 5-4 now. And this round is incredibly important. This next round here, coming up right here. Because if you look at the creds, the Eagles are just swimming in dough right now. But Toronto barely has full buy. Soapy's not even enough to buy full armor. And they are scraping the bottom of the barrel here. So if the Eagles take this round, then Toronto's looking at a save. And then it's looking 7-4. Eagles tag some hit points there a little bit. Johnny gonna find another kill though. During his ultimate on Elephant, Meech finds another.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
Meech popping off here as Corn gets the plant down. So finally going to silence Meech as the Prowlers cross each other, but Johnny finds the final kill onto Soap. An excellent round there from the Eagles, and that was huge. Eagles now up 6-4. And Toronto is going to be on a save round here. Let's see what they decide to do. 2 more rounds left in the half. And if you're Toronto, it really can't come soon enough. As Eagles starting to run away with things in the credits department. But you never want to give up. And who knows, maybe they get a cheeky kill, they pick up a gun from themselves, get another one, pick up another gun. You never know what can happen on these eco rounds. Always good to play it out. But the Eagles with significant firepower advantage in this round. It is theirs to lose. chrisramrz pushing up here. Oh, he does spot Elephim. And grabs him through the wall. Johnny picks up another. And the Eagles going to rotate. Push up onto A site. Nice job checking the angles from Corn, not letting any angle go unchecked. As the smokes go up. A little bit of an awkward smoke. I don't think that's where he meant to put that smoke.
One enemy remaining.
But Chris finds another one on the flank. And he might even grab a third here if Soap pushes up. Does get tagged by the dog and has to retreat, but Chris knows exactly where she is. And there is excellent job using the dog there. Prowler, I think it's called. Using the Prowler there
Last round in the half.
to easily pick up that kill. And the Eagles making a statement there in round 11 with the flawless. And just like I was saying, Meech picks it up, and the Eagles start winning rounds. The Eagles sink or swim with Meech. And right now, Meech is paddling. 7-4 Eagles. Last round of the half. It's even buys across the board. Meech flashing in here through garage. Can't find anyone. Eagles playing very spread out here. Frosty may be about to find someone. Sends out the Prowler.
I'll find you.
Soap with a good kill onto Johnny Jackson. Picks up another. And the Eagles now in a 5v3. Have to kind of rethink a little bit, spread out, maybe look for some picks. Played a little bit slower. This is a key round here. Ooh, great kill by Elephim as well, and the spike is down. Frosty does get the return kill on Elephim, though. Soapy's gets tagged. C-Long. Frosty gonna run away from that Fade ultimate. Meech watching the angle. Frosty doing a good job picking up that spike. Meech does find the kill. Now suddenly winnable here for the Eagles. If they can maybe get 1 or 2 more kills. This is looking pretty doable here. But this site take, they have to go now. 13 seconds. Frosty with a kill. And another, make it a third for the round, and now it's a 2v1. Frosty has to get the plant down right now, though. She is going to do so. Meech watching long. Oh, and it's a 1v1 now. Clutch moment. Frosty with 51 health. There's the smoke on site. Frosty lurking around. He's going to pop out of the smoke. No, he's just going to stay right inside of it. Probably not a bad idea, considering he's only 51 health. Oh, and he sees him. Oh, and he takes out the pistol for good measure, and Frosty with a 4K. And he wins the 1v1 clutch. Frosty. Nerves of steel, just waiting till he dropped down, making sure to get that, to land that shot and secure the round. And then takes out the pistol to finish him off. Beautiful stuff here from the Eagles veteran. And it's 8-4 post at the half. I think if you're Toronto here, you want to try to turn things around on offense. Just economy's reset, which is really good if you're Toronto. 8-4 is, you know, it's definitely deficit, but it's not impossible for teams to come back from this. It's just, you know, it's just difficult. And let's see what they can do here. Johnny about to stare down 2 members of Toronto, though, and wisely backs off. Toronto pushing up through C-Long here. Nice kill by Johnny. Frosty grabs another with the stinger there. Great headshot by Johnny with the ghost as well. And a 5v2. Eagles pushing up with confidence now. Meech with another. Eagles 1 away from a flawless. Let's see if they can make it happen. chrisramrz coming in, and he finds the last kill. It's going to be a flawless for post. And they are just making a statement here. Picking up right where they left off in the first half. And Toronto just kind of looks out of sorts here.
That's a good spot.
The first 8 or so rounds was pretty even. Toronto won the first 2, then the Eagles brought it back. Then Toronto won round 4. And then Post has won the last 8 out of 9 rounds. And have not slowed down at all. And now winning Pistol, this is going to be an extremely hard round for Toronto to win. Corn watching his smoke here.
Cover going out.
Gonna just drop a second smoke. Johnny finds one. Oh. Corn saw Soapy's there behind the doors. Soapy's wisely retreats away from that. Johnny with his second on the round. Pushing up confidently. He knows they have the firepower advantage.
One
Meech with
enemy
another.
remaining.
Frosty with another. And this could be back-to-back flawlesses here. JX Lean with the spike, but he's in a 1v5. Just trying to prevent the flawless at this point. Chris right in his face with the Marshall. Meech finally going to get the last kill. Meech just not wanting to get the flawless with the Eagles there. 10-4. And the Eagles kind of cruising here. JohnnyFuego just and Frosty just lighting up the scoreboard right now. 18 and 17 kills respectively. And man, I thought Johnny was gonna run away with the top frag spot here, but Frosty is beginning to prove me wrong. Right on Johnny's heels. And Eagles are gonna bonus here, so a very winnable round coming up for Toronto. For those of you who don't know, bonus basically means you hold on to your guns from the last round, even though you have enough money to buy better guns. It's just overall better for your team's economy, if you don't. And chrisramrz is going to stare down about 4 members hiding in the smoke here. Going to snap right on out of that. Meanwhile, Corn on the flank. Let's see if he can pick up any kills here. I don't know if they know where he is. Meech grabs one. Oh, gets tagged and can't quite get that spray control to take down Elephim. But he does tag him. Elephim will below half HP now. And Toronto gonna rotate off, and looks like they're heading towards C site. Frosty's still watching B, so this is definitely going to be a full retake situation here for the Eagles. So getting the plant down.
Spike planted.
And now they are definitely going to know that they are C. It's Frosty and Meech against the world yet again. Frosty finds one. I think he might have seen both of them in garage there.
Where are you?
That goes out.
Mark one.
Oh, they saw Soapy's toss the slowing orb. Meech finds one.
Bring them down.
A winnable situation here, but they have to move fast. Frosty does pick up the Phantom for himself as well.
Last
Oh,
player
checks the
standing.
wrong angle though, and JX Lean and Elephim gonna finish the round off for Toronto. But this is exactly what I was saying, right? When Toronto wins a round, they barely win it. 1, 2, sometimes 3 people are left alive. And it's really hurting their economy over the long haul here. But very good for Toronto that they did win that round. Obviously, Eagles only have 3 more needed to take the map. But if Toronto's going to start a comeback, it has to start
They are
here.
mine.
Full buys across the board. Also, chrisramrz rocking the op. Let's see if he can find a pick with it. So he's about to walk into his crosshair. Oh, no, he's not. I lied. Here's Meech. He's about to find Soapy's. Good trick of discipline there from Meech, not shooting that. Giving away his position. Corn with a nice kill on Venus. Chris does find a pick with the op. Johnny with another
One
through the
enemy
wall.
remaining.
Corn with a third. And now it's just Soap left alive.
Flawless.
And Corn going to pick him up his third of the round. And another flawless for the Eagles. Their third of the map. When the Eagles win, they win hard, right? When they win a round, it's a flawless. It's 3, 4, 5 people left alive. You're really seeing that in the economy. This is going to be a really, really tough round for Toronto. 2 of their, they should save here, right? But then you look at the scoreboard, it's 11-5, and they really can't. So looks like they are actually going to save a bit. 2 Spectres, a Ghost, and a couple Classics. They need to really utilize the utility to perfection. Push up onto a site as 5. Use their numbers advantage that they'll have being on offense here. Try to pick up some weapons for themselves. from some downed Eagles, but already Soap falls, and now it's a 5v4. Corn watching mid here. Does tag JX Lean, but doesn't quite find the kill. Prowler's coming out. Johnny! And all of a sudden, another flawless for the Eagles. Johnny with 3 instantly. And Meech finds another.
Match point.
And just like that, it's match point. But now, Toronto has full buys, minus Elephant with just the light armor. But Chris still rocking that op. Eagles still on full buys themselves, so this is going to be an even round. And Toronto can't afford to lose a single round.
Teleport's ready.
Over the last 12 rounds, Push has won 10. They are absolutely on fire right now. Meech does find them pushing up through garage here. Johnny finds one. Venus trades one back. Oh, and Meech does get killed in his ultimate now. That's going to get taken down.
Spike planted.
A 4v2 now. Johnny and Frosty versus the world. Toronto trying to hang on. Johnny's got some magic left in him. There's one. There's the run it back. Let's get taken down. That was just the run it back, but they have to go quick here. Gets one through the wall. Gets another. One more to go. Oh, Jakesley denies the ace, but Frosty picks it up, and that's going to be the map. Excellent teamwork there from Frosty and Johnny in the 2v4, and they find the round. That's got to be heartbreaking if you're Toronto. That round, they had it in the bag, and then Johnny just said, nope. We in here. And the Eagles take map 1 by a score of 13-5. Johnny just absolutely obliterating the scoreboard. A 387 combat score. 26, 10, and 3 with 8. Count them, 8 first bloods. That is exactly the type of statistics you want to see on your entry fragger. And let's see if the Eagles can keep it rolling here on map 2. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Come and run again. You want a dose of this right now? It's KDA. I'm a goddess with a blaze. Story trouble 나 이름 잊지 못하게. Loud, 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 loud. I could take you to the top. 절대 멈추지 못해. 내가 끝내주는 bag, yeah, yeah, yeah. And when I start to talk that, oh, you know how to react. I'm a picture perfect face with the wild in my veins. You can hear it in my growl, 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 growl. So keep your eyes on me now. 무엇을 보든 좋아할 거야. 다 할 수 없는 배vo. 나와 되길 원한 늘 확신해. We got it all in our hands now. So can you handle what we're all about? We're so tough. Let's get it, show you up. Can you feel the rush now? Ain't nobody bringing us down, 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 down. They could try, but we don't know where to crown. You could go another round, 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 round. Wish you luck, but you're not bringing us down. Go hard, till we get it, we go hard. We're so in it, we pop stars. Only winning, winning now. Ain't nobody bringing us down, 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 down. You ready for this?
Let's go.
See, 언제든지 내 모습 매직 단 한 번에 내가 잡아 절대 기죽지 않지. 평평 네가 뭘 알아? 이길 수 없어 원해도 원하는 게 얼굴에 보여. I'm troubling you running it. I'm so cold. When I move that way, you gon' be so blown. I'm the realest in the game. Said I'm on fire with the blade. You're about to hit my leg, ringing in your head like whoa. So keep your eyes on me now. 무엇을 보든 좋아.
All right, we are back with map 2. It's going to be Bind. Eagles with a 1-0 map lead after taking Haven 13-5. It's going to be a very similar team comp coming out here from Haven. chrisramrz swapping from Chamber to Cypher, and JohnnyFuego swapping from Phoenix to Raze. Otherwise, it is going to be the same composition for the Eagles with Frosty on Fade, Meech on KO, and Corn on his patented Omen. Meanwhile, Toronto is mostly switching it up here. Soap and Elephim staying on the same agents, but otherwise Venus swapping to Sky, JXLean swapping to Raze, and Soapy swapping to Brimstone. So we'll see how it works out for him. Toronto definitely switching things up a bit after that 13-5 performance on Haven. So we'll see if it works out for him. Eagles starting on CT here. Haunt does reveal at least one, and here comes the dogs. They know they're kind of looking at A site. Roomba does get shot down. JXLean gets tagged. Blinds come out but don't find anyone. There's the smokes. Soap finds one onto Johnny. Frosty gets tagged by the grenade as well. Prowler comes out, gets destroyed, and Soapy's going to find a kill on Frosty. Corn gets tagged very low as well, and Toronto coming out firing here. Round 1 on Bind. Venus with another, and they're close to a flawless here. Meech does deny the flawless, but Venus gets one and a second. 3 kills for Venus on that round, and Toronto coming out guns blazing here on map 2. I liked how they were really confident about that site take. They used all their utility, pushed up fast, got the plant down, put the Eagles on the clock, and then spread out and watched all the appropriate angles and hit their shots. You can't really ask for much more than that on pistol round. Spectre Gang coming out now. For Toronto, Chris going to try to pick up a cheeky kill with the shorty here, but doesn't look like anybody's going to be taking the bait. All 5 stacked up here for the Eagles on defense on B site. And Toronto going to just take A site for free. Corn does find a kill somehow with the classic there onto Soapies, and the Eagles now going to full sprint it towards A site. They know they don't have much time. They got to get over there. It is a 5v4, but they are at an extreme firepower disadvantage, so they're going to have to get up here, close the distance, try to utilize the right clicks on those classics. Roomba coming out. JXLean finds one on chrisramrz. Johnny getting an entry in here with the blast packs, but JXLean finds 2, and there's the last 2 kills. Soap and Venus going to pick those up. And a valiant effort by the Eagles. I kind of like what they did there. For the most part, if you lose round 1, round 2 is going to be kind of a wash. But I like what they did. A little different. Getting a little weird. I like it. But now, Toronto is going to be bonusing, and we're probably about to see a very similar start to Bind that we saw on Haven, with Toronto taking the first 2 rounds and then bonusing. And the Eagles with full buys here, so it's post round to lose. Coming out here in round 3. Looks like they are going to be mostly looking at B site. Johnny is about to find someone. Roomba does not find anyone. Chris hiding out in the brim smoke here, waiting for them to push up. He does hear some footsteps. Firing through the smoke blindly, and does pick up a kill on JXLean. Excellent job using the audio cues there and finding that kill. The plant does go down, but chrisramrz and Meech going to pick up a kill on Soapies there. Venus and Soap hiding in that tube. Oh, wow, but Chris with 3 kills on the round. Now a 3v1. Cornflakess going to try to stick the defuse here. Chris just firing into the smoke, and Corn's just going to stick it. And Chris gets a wall bang for his 4th kill of the round. Excellent job on the Cypher. Chris had the slow start the first 2 rounds, but popped off there. Grabbing 4 for himself and almost single-handedly finding that round for the Eagles. But now this is where things really start getting interesting, especially for Mr. JohnnyFuego here. Rocking a judge for himself. I'm interested to see what his game plan is here. Toronto going to be pushing up onto B side again. Johnny hiding out in this smoke. See if anybody walks into his crosshairs. That's one. Soap gonna back up right out of there. Oh, he found him. Gets a second with a grenade. Well placed there. Jakesling trails him back though. Gets a third. Oh, and almost finds the fourth, but Soapy's was ready for him.
One enemy remaining.
Nice shot there by Corn.
I'll find you.
And it's a 3v1. And the Eagles have the spike. And Frosty gonna finish the round. Good shots there from the Eagles. Textbook. Right there. Especially from Johnny. I like the little switch up with the judge. Hanging out in hookah. Definitely worked out for him. And then trapped, I think it was Soap in the corner with his grenade. And it just got the complete kill for him. You didn't even need to shoot her. And then came out and even got an extra one. Jumping out of hookah. And Toronto on a save round now. So this is once again going to be the Eagles' round to lose. Each pushing up through showers. He's about to find one. Yep, here comes Soapy's. See if he checks the appropriate angle. Oh, we just find him through the wall, but Meech comes out. And there you can see the superior firepower. Soapy's had the beat on Meech, but he just comes out and finds the kill anyways. Frosty with another one.
One enemy remaining.
Well, make it a third.
Spike down.
Can it find a fourth? Elephim grabs that kill onto Meech, but Johnny gonna finish him off. And once again, it's Frosty and Johnny finding the frags for the Eagles. And they've taken the lead, won all of the past 3 rounds now. But that was to be expected. But look at the economy now. Yeah, again, the Eagles just textbook stuff here, managing their funds very wisely. It's going to be a couple members close to the cap, actually. So this is, you know, a really important round here for Toronto. They need to start evening up the economy because we're only in round 5. And look at this disparity. Whoa. Frosty gets one. Corn is right on top of 2 of them. Oh, finds one! Just get the kill before the Raze ultimate hits him. But meanwhile, Johnny just finishes off the rest of them right alongside Frosty. That is so scary when that Raze is pointing that rocket launcher at you. And Corn did a great job of keeping his cool, landing that shot. You kind of know you're dead at that range when Raze is pointing that rocket launcher at you, but you can at least trade one back. You did a good job there. Not allowing that Raze to continue onto site and get more frags. And the Eagles now have won 4 of the last 4 rounds. Let's see if they can keep the streak going. 2 Spectres for Toronto coming in here. But otherwise, it's going to be a pretty even round as far as firepower is concerned. Good tag there by Chris with the camera. As 4 members. Oh, Corn ulting into the back lane. He does cancel it. Must have been just a scouting ultimate. I like that cancel. He would have been right in the middle. He would have been surrounded. I mean, it would have been crazy he was able to fight his way out of it, but generally those don't end well. Frosty, don't know if he saw Soapy's over there. But pushing up through showers, he's going to check this angle. Oh, turns away, but turns back. What a great flick from Soapy's. And it does find the kill. He's just going to get the plant down. Corn finds one. Oh,
Spike
comes the rocket, but Corn has already taken those kills. Corn with an ace on the table. Soapy's denies it though.
30 seconds
And now
left.
Johnny
One enemy remaining.
walks right into his crosshair. And Soapy's the last player standing here for Toronto. Flash coming out from Meech. Nice flash. Soapy's gets tagged. He's extremely low. Satchel gonna tag him again. Johnny just lobbing his satchels over the wall. And Eagles finalize that round as well. 3 players at max creds now for post. Toronto once again on the back foot. Trying to do what they can with the money that they do have, but it's going to be another tough round as they're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel. And the Eagles just can buy whatever they want at this point. Honestly, I would say this is a must-win round here for Toronto. It is going to be tough, though, because you lose this round, now you're 6-2, and then Eagles are going to have another bye.
Camera taken out.
You definitely do not want to go into the half down 10-2, which is looking like more and more of a possibility with each round that goes by. But we'll see if Toronto is able to turn it around. They looked really good in the first 2 rounds. Oh, but Johnny not looking the right way. He turns around. Oh, he's going to spot Soapy's. Corn finds one. Johnny with the good trigger discipline is going to find the headshot onto Soapy's. Meech finds another, and it's a 5v2, a flawless on the table. Chris activates the cage, does hear someone walk out of it. Meech gets another. Elephant denies the flawless, but Johnny quickly ends his life, and the Eagles now up 6-2. And looking to start running away with this one. Full buys now across the board. Okay, I lied. Last round was fine. They had a gun disadvantage, no big deal. But this round, this is the must-win round here for Toronto. Down 6-2. You have full buys, but you won't next round if you lose this map or this round. So this, I think, is the real must-win round here for Toronto. Oh, good job by JX Lean tagging Johnny through the boxes with when he had his grenade pulled out. And a good start to the round here for Toronto. There's the Fatal coming out. Counter Fatal from Frosty. Finds one. They're lined up for him. Can't get any more. Ooh, but Meech with a nice kill with the utility. Gonna flash out here through the smoke. Gets another, and the spike has not been planted. It's just sitting there. So the Eagles can play this slow. Corn with another, and it's a 3v1 now. And Corn finds the last one on Elephant. 7-2 now. The Eagles just powering through. They're cruising right now. They're cruising. And yet again, Toronto on a bit of a save. I think they're kind of falling into the trap of, like, you know, basically every round is a must win, because when you have even guns, you kind of, and you're down that much, you kind of have to win. Otherwise, you're looking at another save, and then you're looking at one more round. And barring some really good shots from Toronto, it's looking like the Eagles going to take this round as well, just simply due to the value of their loadouts. But we'll see. Corn is going to stay with this ultimate, and I don't think they're actually even looking for him. Johnny grabs one with the Roomba. Meech another one, and Corn on this flank does find Soapy's. Line comes through, is going to tag one, and chrisramrz is going to get the final frag. And just excellent teamwork coming out from the Eagles, and they're also hitting their shots. It's really kind of scary when they're playing so on point like this. Johnny once again topping the leaderboard for the Eagles, but Corn not too far behind him. Birthday boy, 10-4 on the map, and It's going to be another tough round here for Toronto with 4 Spectres.
You want to play? Let's play.
Chamber ult coming down here for Elephim. Toronto playing this round a little bit slower. See if they can find some information, maybe get a pick. Chris just firing the camera dart through the smoke, doesn't find anyone though. Does see the eye come down onto site from Soap and will tag the chamber there. And Toronto definitely switching things up here and playing much slower this round. Corn, meanwhile, has pushed up into showers, but that kind of gives sight over to Toronto as Venus going to get the plant down. Ooh, Jake Sleen, nice kill with the classic. And that might be a gun as well.
Spike planted.
She's flashing through the smoke. Does find one there. Elephant with a nice kill though. Chris finds one. Ultimate goes down and a second right on Soapy. Oh, can't find the third on Venus. But Johnny and Meech gonna finish that one off. Meech with a wall bang through the box. And it's gonna now be 9-2 Eagles. And the Eagles on an 8-round winning streak have not lost, a 9-round winning streak, have not dropped a single round. After those first 2 rounds, where Toronto honestly played really well on the pistol, and then the follow-up Spectre Gang round. But after those first 2 rounds, it has been all Eagles. If you're Toronto, you really, really do not want to go into the half down 10-2. So this is really important round. Great start there for them. JXLean does pick up one onto JohnnyFuego. Rimmel goes down onto A site, and Frosty Corn wisely back up. They're going to wait for Meech to come in on the flank here. He's really far away from anyone. He's might want to start running. Corn going to send out the blind here in a second on this retake. Comes Chris. They're just trying to stall for time until Meech can come around on this flank, but he's taking his sweet time. Soapy finds another, and it's a 5v2. This has got to be the map right here. If the Eagles can clutch this one out. Frosty, the last player standing, and they know where he is, firing through the smoke. And it's a flawless for Toronto. Excellently played there. And that is exactly what they needed to try to put themselves back in this game. But economy is now reset. 9-3 at the half. The Toronto has quite a mountain to climb here if they hope to take this map and bring us to a deciding Game 3. But the Eagles still have to close things out, and they are on offense now. Did leave the spike in spawn, though. Get back there, Corn. I know it's your birthday, but you're still on spike duty. 2 ghosts coming out for the Eagles, 3. Meanwhile, for Toronto,
I will rip the light from them.
looks like the Eagles going to look at B site here. Chris and Meech, excuse me, pushing up here. Grenade goes out onto backside, and Johnny picks it up, picks up the kill with it. Excellent use of the utility from the Eagles, and now they're going to take full control of the site. Satchel is going to tag one as well. Oh, Soapy's with a nice kill there. Oh, Frosty caught reloading, can't reload in time. JXLean gets another one. And these pistol rounds from Toronto have been pretty good, but a nice headshot there by Corn. Can he get another? Yes, he can. Meech gonna help him out there. And it is now 10-3 post-University after they win the first pistol round of the series, I think, actually. Could be wrong about that, but it feels like up to that point, Toronto has won every single pistol round. But the Eagles finally bring one back there. Probably something to look at next practice is why are we losing all these pistol rounds? But it's gonna be actually pretty even buys across the board here. Toronto does not want to lose another round, so they have 4 Spectres and a Marshal here. So this is actually going to be pretty close. Normally, you typically don't see that from the team that loses pistol round. Ooh, nice kill by JXLean with the grenade. Johnny pushing up here. Does find another few points of damage onto Soapy's. But JXLean with 3 kills on the round. Meech grabs 2 more though. And Johnny with another. It's a 2v2 now. And Johnny yet again, and it looks like the Eagle's gonna teleport out of here. Johnny and Meech with just about 60 health between the two of them. This is actually going to be pretty close. Elephim has not been touched so far this round and has a Spectre. So even firepower and Elephim with the raw health advantage, but he's only one player. Let's see if he's able to clutch it out. He is now on the clock. Spike has been planted. Ooh, Meech looks away, doesn't catch him jumping up. Oh, does catch a glimpse of him there. And you know where he is. He is also suppressed. Great headshot there, and Meech is going to take him down and grab his 3rd of the round. I'll take 2 players that have health versus 1 full health player any day. Get twice as much utility. You can watch twice as many angles. They posted a good job there, finalizing that round. 11-3 now. Things looking even better for Post on Bind than they did on Haven. But they still got to close it out. 2 more rounds. Oh, the Roomba fight. Roomba v Roomba. Johnny coming in. Try to get some kills here. Looks through the smoke. This is waiting right there and does grab the kill on Johnny. That's pretty big. Frosty trades one back, though. Meech with another 4v3. Kills flying back and forth. Chris with another one. Oh, Meech pulls the knife out. Just barely gets away from that.
1 enemy remaining.
Frosty and Corn team up for another one. And Meech with the last kill of the round. A nearly flawless round for the Eagles that time.
Match point.
And we are on match point. And Toronto does not have full buys. So this is going to be very difficult for Toronto. But let's see if they're able to clutch it out. They really can't afford to make any more mistakes this game. Obviously, with the Eagles being on match point, but and the thing I love really is that every single member of Post is contributing. Every single one of them has an even or higher KDA. Johnny with a good entry kill there. Eagles going to push up strong. They have the confidence. They know they have the firepower. They know they have the advantage, and they know Toronto is in trouble. Nice blind there from Meech, and he's going to pick up 2. JXLean just trade one back onto Johnny, but it's a 4v2, and the spike is down. Good flick by Meech, but Soap does pick up the kill in the end. Uh-oh, Frost's going to have to hightail that out of there after the Prowler rips his face off. Ooh, and Venus with another 2v2. Can Toronto hang on? Bring us to the next round. Venus very low, though. Oh, there's 2. Chris made the right choice. Go for the low health target. Frosty has been tagged. Taps the defuse. He's not gonna try to stick it. There's the stick, and Frosty comes out and finishes the game and the series. The Eagles cruise to a 13-5, 13-3 win in the season opener for the Valorant Fall 2022 season. Meech the MVP that time, 316 combat score on the KO, 18, 8, and 7. Fantastic job all around by the Eagles. Everyone knew their job, and everyone did their job. Hope to see more games like that from the Eagles this season, but an excellent start here. And we have got a lot more action for you this week, so stick around. If you haven't followed the stream yet, please do so. Appreciate all of you. We have got a Smash Brothers Ultimate match, crew battle, 4v4 tomorrow night. It's going to be in the evening. Not sure exactly what time, but it's going to be in the evening. Smash Brothers crew battle. Probably going to stream Purple Team. Both we got Purple Team and Orange Team. Their matches will probably be around the same time, but we'll probably be streaming Purple Team's match. That's going to start in the evening, probably between 6 and 8, if I had to guess. NECC should be releasing the schedule very shortly if they haven't already, and I haven't seen it due to casting this match. Then on Wednesday, we've got our League of Legends season opener, so that's going to be really exciting. Make sure to tune in for that one. That's also going to be in the evening, probably between 6 and 8 start. And then Thursday, we've got a day off, no matches on Thursday. And then Friday, there's going to be our Rocket League season opener for the NECC. So make sure you tune in for that one. It's going to be a banger. Again, keep an eye on the Avis and the Esports Discourse for all the latest updates on post-university esports. Until then, thank you so much for watching, everyone. You all have a great night.